Having spent nearly 20 years riding around the racecourses of Great Britain, I've seen firsthand how each of the 40 national hunt tracks are both respected and renowned for their individual features, from the unique figure of 8 at Fontwell to Trappy Trevor at Taunton. Each one is equally dangerous, infamous and spectacular. Throughout this series, we'll be visiting some of Britain's most idiosyncratic tracks and trying to pinpoint the areas that can be the difference between triumph and disaster. These are At the Races tricky tracks. Our next stop on the Tricky Tracks tour takes us to Somerset, to Taunton. It opened its doors for business in 1927. It's right-handed. It's a 1.25 miles round. Paul Nicholls is the man to be on side with here. He's got a 31% strike rate.
Dildar is beginning to get on top now. Dildar done it well in the end.
SAPHIR RHEU is powering clear to win his first race over hurdles at the third attempt, and a double for Paul Nicholls and Ruby Walsh.
Mr Mole will go on and win here for Paul Nicholls in the colours of JP McManus.
And Irving showed a nice bit of dash there on the run to the line, always travelling well, looks smart.
It's a very, very tight track, it's a very speedy, the emphasis was always on speed around there. I've always had a lot of success around there, so I've always enjoyed it to ride around. It's the sort of track where you need a horse with a lot of speed to be able to lay up, and also, just negotiate the quirks in the course.
The fence you can see is the third last, the fence that I nicknamed Trappy Trevor. It's only 150 yards over there, but where we are is here by the fourth last, the last ditch. It's absolutely vital you jump this well, and if you land and go straight towards the inside, you need to. This bend is extremely tight. It's 180 degrees back on yourself. If you're 4 wide here, you're basically forfeiting any chance you have of winning, because you're handing the advantage to everything that's on your inside. You've landed over the fourth last. You've moved yourself as tight to that inside as you can possibly get into the home straight. Looming is Trappy Trevor. How do you ride it? If you're travelling, you can afford to just sit a little bit, because you're still a long way from home here. But if you're not travelling, you have to gamble, sometimes with disastrous results.
Rajani Express, Jump City closing in third as they take 3 from the finish. Jump City makes a mistake. Rajani Express is down. Rajani Express, when with every chance, is down 3 from home.
As they race down towards 3 out, right against that running rail, Majala rather stutters into it. Renner Delonda's got a chance, so on target's crashed out.
3 out, Apache Dawn jumps it well. Oh, to Charlie a mistake, and a fall of Nether Stream, a heavy fall.
We've switched over onto the hurdles track here, and right behind me you can see where the wings of the last hurdle will be. You can't even see where the second last hurdle will be. That's because when you turn into the straight here at Taunton, you run down into a bit of a dip. Occasionally you get one stepping or reaching for that second last hurdle. You then climb the hill, race to the last. To the naked eye, Taunton looks like a flat track. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Bucks Bond has moved through now to show with a narrow advantage 2 from home from Gasline Boy. Neither take it too well. Albrabello and Big Jur are trying hard to stay in the game, and they're both staying on, and they run down towards the last flight of hurdles. Bucks Bond is having a good look around out in front, but he's over from Albrabello. Big Jur on the far side. And then behind these in the red and yellow colours, Gasline Boy has no more to offer, but it's Bucks Bond just being held together from in second place Albrabello, who's trying to come with a surge here. Then Big Jur. Bucks Bond leads the line. He's idling in front, still in front from ridden along Albrabello on the far side. Bucks Bond all out will just last home. Bucks Bond from Albrabello, who forced him all the way to the line.
Now they race towards the second last. Pod is coming back at Milo Sam. They're having a right old tussle. Here's the second last. Milo Sam and Pod. Is there a difference back in third? Then Quayside Court and a long gap to Time Book. They race towards the final fence. Milo Sam and Pod still looking each other in the eye. Milo Sam inching left towards his rival over the last. Milo Sam Pod. Then is there a difference? Milo Sam battling on bravely here from Pod. Is there a difference on the far side? Still coming there. Pod is coming back at Milo Sam. Then is there a difference? Close to the finish. Desperate stuff. Milo Sam just won it.
Two to take in the beginner's steeplechase then, and Guess Again with the lead. Emperor's Choice driven hard on the outside. Chou Royale now looking to come between those as Guess Again led them over 2 out. Chou Royale up into a dispute there for second with Emperor's Choice. These are in racing clear from DiCaprio, then Franklin Roosevelt at the final fence. Guess Again keeps on finding out in front from Chou Royale in second, looking to come with an effort now on the flat. Emperor's Choice now battling on as well as they race down towards the final furlong. Guess Again in front, determinedly, but here comes Chou Royale between that one and Emperor's Choice near side. Guess Again leaning into Chou Royale. There's not much room here. Emperor's Choice still every chance as well. Guess Again leading right over. Chou Royale between them. Chou Royale, Emperor's Choice, and Guess Again. What a finish!
In summary, when the ground is quick at Taunton, they go lickety-split round here, and you cannot afford to let them go. But when there's plenty of cut in the ground, you can very much ride a different race. You can hang on a little bit because they will come back to you.
No Secrets is absolutely eating up the ground late doors. Fine Parchment, No Secrets is in race to the line. No Secrets beautifully timed by Scudamore.